Making a flourless, dense chocolate cake. It's a dish that I call cracked chocolate earth. We're gonna melt some chocolate down, okay? Now I've got a pot of water and we got a nice bowl. You wanna make sure the bowl is big enough to fit on top of the rim so it doesn't sink all the way down the bottom. And also, most important, make sure the amount of water that you have in the bottom of this pot doesn't touch the bottom of this bowl. So it'll actually scorch the chocolate and it'll cause it to seize and get really crumbly, and it's not what we're looking for. All right, so we're gonna take the bowl, put it right there. Now we're gonna add some bittersweet chocolate to this. We got 60% chocolate. All right, this is like Willy Wonka trying to get the golden ticket. When you see something that says 60%, that means it has 60% cocoa fat, which means it's pretty rich, it's pretty dark. All right, so to the chocolate, I'm gonna add 2 sticks of butter. Let the whole thing start to melt down. Then we're gonna add some eggs to this. Now this is a flourless chocolate cake, which means the only thing that's gonna hold it together are eggs for the most part. So we're gonna take 9 eggs and we're gonna crack them. All right, check this out, it's kinda cool. One-handed, all right, two-handed. Okay. All right, so we're gonna get rid of the egg carton. I'm just gonna wash my hands really fast. All right, and now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some sugar to the yolks themselves. And we're gonna do a very technical term called creaming the yolks together. We're gonna add some sugar to that. All right, so I got a little spoon here. All right, we got our sugar. And for the most part, it's a very simple process. All right, it's about 3/4 of a cup of sugar for the 9 yolks. I'm just gonna eyeball it. And I think that's about enough. Okay, then we're gonna take a whisk, and we're just gonna whisk the yolks and cream the whole thing together, okay? And it's gonna put some elbow grease into it. You can do this on a tabletop mixer if you want to, but I mean, I'm kind of a lazy cook. I don't like to clean too much, right? So we got, the bowls are going anyway. All right. All right, so work a little bit of air into the yolks. All right, so they're nice and creamy. All right, see that? All right, so really kind of beautiful. Really pale yellow, nice and frothy. All right, then we're gonna add another whisk to the mix. We're gonna whisk up the egg whites, and then we're gonna put the whole thing together. If I dumped all the chocolate into the eggs at one time, the possibility of the eggs becoming scrambled eggs is pretty high. So what I wanna do is warm the egg yolks up first before we add all the chocolate. By that, we're just gonna add just a little bit of chocolate, all right, just to kind of bring it back up the temperature so it's not such a shock. All right, then once it's all safe, we're just gonna dump the whole thing in. All right, so we've got egg yolks, we got sugar, we got chocolate, we got butter. Sounds like a chocolate jacuzzi to me, right? All right, great. All right, so now we've got all the chocolate and the egg yolks incorporated. Now we're gonna take the whites and we're gonna fold the egg whites in, all right, in one big clump. All right, and we're gonna try to incorporate the eggs without deflating them, all right, because this is what's gonna give us a lot of lift. We're gonna take a springform pan, right, which has a little latch on it, and the bottom comes out. All right, we're gonna use this because it's gonna be really easy to get the cake out once we're finished with it. Now, right now we got the oven preset at 375 degrees for our roasted sweet potatoes with honey and cinnamon. All right, I'm gonna take those out and we're gonna drop the temperature just a little bit, like 350 degrees. And this is gonna bake for about a half an hour, and it's gonna look absolutely beautiful. It's gonna look all crunchy and crackly on top. It's a really great dessert, and it takes you like 5 minutes to make. Okay, so we got, all right, so you got a rack. I got a sheet pan. How hard is that? It's gonna go right on top, and into the oven for a half an hour. And I'm gonna put together just some simple whipped cream, you know, because I'm a chef. It's always about the garnish, right? All right, a little bit of whipped cream to go on top of the cracked chocolate earth when it comes out. And we are well underway from having an amazing Sunday meal. All right, so our cracked chocolate earth, our flourless chocolate cake has been out of the oven, it's rested, and it looks really beautiful. It smells amazing. And what I'm gonna do, it's still a little warm, but I'm gonna pop it out of the spring form pan and just slide it out just like that. All right, we're gonna take it, we're gonna dust it with some powdered sugar right on top, one little dust. All right, and then hook up a little bowl of whipped cream around the side and let people come and get it, and that's it. Perfect flourless chocolate cake. You're gonna make this every time you wanna make a chocolate cake, I promise you.